Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Philippians 2, verse 14 and 15. Complaining and grumbling is a serious offense from God's point of view. The Israelites were guilty of this in the wilderness wanderings, when despite God's daily provision and leading, they murmured in their tents. Lack of thankfulness will dim our lights and hurt our witness to the dark, lost world around us. We are made the light of the world. It is our mission to shine out as righteousness in the midst of an unrighteous society. Proverbs 3 verse 11 says, My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. One of the most difficult parts of parenting is disciplining children. It's no fun making rules, putting kids on restriction, taking away cell phones or other electronic devices. It's just not fun, but we must do these things, because we want to correct behavior. We love our children, and we don't want them to grow up being irresponsible. We want them to grow up to be responsible citizens. So when they misbehave, we have to correct the behavior. They don't like it. We don't like it, but it's necessary. And sometimes when our children don't understand, as children, we never really understood our parents' corrections either. We would hold grudges against our parents when they took away our stuff, or restricted us, or wouldn't let us go to inappropriate parties. In this passage we are reminded that we shouldn't despise it when God corrects us. We shouldn't be upset when He disciplines us. He does this because He loves us. This passage says, For whom the Lord loves, He corrects. God is compared to a father who loves his son, and corrects his son. Even though it's difficult to be corrected by the Lord, to be chastised by the Lord, we need to learn how to bear it, and we need to see it for what it is, the correcting hand of a loving God who only wants what's best for us, who loves us, and is trying to get us to walk on the right path. Devotion topic is Joseph. Have you ever wondered how Joseph must have felt when he found out that Mary was pregnant? He had plans. He had found a woman he loved, and was getting ready to welcome her into his home. But not like this. According to the law, she had committed adultery, and the punishment for adultery was stoning. What was he going to do? Joseph believed the angel who appeared to him in that dream, and welcomed Mary and Jesus into his home, raising Jesus as his own son. We can learn so much from Joseph. He believed that God had a plan for him, and he was ready to accept it. How do we react when our plans don't work out the way we want them to? We can be like Joseph, in love, planning our future with the one we love, and boom, it could be that he/she decides he/she is not ready for marriage and backs out. Maybe he/she dies. Maybe the wedding takes place, and a few years later, it just isn't working. Do we get angry with God thinking He has failed us? What do we do? Joseph is the perfect model. He was willing to accept that God had a better plan for him, trusting Him to be father to his son. God has a plan for us as well. If we are patient and pray, God will show us the path that will lead to happiness. If you enjoy this video, please like and comment telling us that you enjoy it. And remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, that way you will not miss any of our videos.